I have been bugging people for like there's a Lego chat group or whatever I was part of, and I kept bugging people like, when is this coming out? When is this coming out? It finally came out, and I saw it in the Stormtrooper one. I did not see the Darth Vader one, but I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to grab them all at one time. I love Boba Fett. That's one of my favorite characters from the original. Darth Vader became one of my favorite characters because of his redemption factor. I love these. I know people hate them. Now, I don't like the way they built this particular one. It seems like he's squeezing out the top of it. I feel like they could have done a little bit better to put him more into it and make just his head pop out the top. I don't exactly know what these are for, so I used it to put one of his guns, or his only gun, on there. And then, well, Boba Fett's gun, not the Mech's gun. Now, you also notice that he's got some detailing as far as like that little red thing. The thumb is immobile. The fingers kind of are useless at that point then. So I don't know. I mean, they should have given him some thumb articulation, or just not. I don't know. I mean, I would have given him some thumb articulation. The thing I noticed about these is if I had a He-Man figure handy, I just put them away. They are pretty much the same size and in the same squatting position as He-Man figures. They got that squat going on. And I'm like, I kind of dig it. I really do. I used to not like the fact that they couldn't bend at the legs, but I understand. I mean, it's like, why can't they bend at the feet but not at the legs? Well, this is to give them some, stability where they stand. It just would keep them from, collapsing, because you have mechs from the back of the day that their legs had articulation and they wore out. He's got tiny little mixel joints at the hips. He's got tiny little mixel joints at the ankles. No articulation at the knees, like I've already said, or the arms. They're exactly the same kind of pieces underneath all that rubbish on top of them. He's got a missile firing backpack. Wow. Okay, that's amazing. And I'm afraid I'm gonna poke somebody's eye out like it says not to do in the instructions. He also has a gun that has a little missile fire, a blaster, because I just realized that that's why they never use words like guns back in G.I. Joe. These blasters. It does shoot much better than the missile on his back. To be honest with you, it's just for looks. Just like when I was a kid, and I got it, and it didn't bother me that my it kind of bothered me, but at the same time, I was so in love with the figure. The figure itself is crazy amazing. There is paint on it where you don't even see it. Like right here behind his backpack, you actually get a face paint, which you didn't used to get back in the good old days. Let me see if I can get it. That looks really good. Several colors on there. And then there's painting on the back, which is covered up. Very nice. Very well painted. The arms are painted. It's really good. I like it. I think they did an excellent job for something that I'm guessing this is aimed at children, but I don't know. I personally absolutely love mechs. And I did this back when they made those little tiny ships, the $10 ships, and I used to actually use those and mixels together to make my own little mechs. Like I had I turned the little ships into, robots. Not as like this so much, but it would look like, say, like a TIE fighter with legs on it and arms on it. He's got that little T thing down there to hold onto his feet. And see, I don't like how he does come out the top of it too much. I think they could have made it go down a little bit. I don't know. I could probably fix that later. I just wanted to build it like it was in the instructions and then come up with my own. So guys, did you grab it? I think this video will be showing after August 1st, but I got it a week before that, really, like a few days ago. It's, the weekend of July, the last weekend of July. All right, tell me what you think. And see you guys in another video later. I don't know. I hate when people say that. Thanks for watching.